Hello and welcome to Musical Monday at Niagara Falls Public Library with Librarian Cecilia. At the Niagara Falls Library on Main Street, you will find the new CDs right by the information desk and where the movies are. Many artists have worked on their music over the past year and tried new sounds they wanted to try and became more reflective in their writing and producing. And you will find those new CDs with a new sticker on them with the date that they came into the library. Kimo West is a Canadian guitarist born in Toronto, and he's also lived in Tampa. And he's known for working with Weird Al Yankovic and playing rock and roll, and he composes for movies and TV. And this year he won the 63rd Annual Grammy Award for More Guitar Stories in the Best New Age Album category. So that album is on order for the library. But we also have an earlier work of his, This Peaceful Island, which is very soothing, very relaxing music, Hawaiian slack key. It's a very soft kind of guitar sound. So check him out. If you've had a little one in the house over the past 10 years or so, you'll know about Kidzbop, and this is the newest Kidzbop. So there's the biggest hits of today, new songs, but they're sung by kids for kids, and kids love dancing to these, moving to these. It's a lot of fun. Here's some of the artists that we're featuring in the new CD section of the library. Taylor Swift's album Folklore is the one with the trees, and what she wanted to do with this one is to kind of get into a stream of consciousness feeling. She developed this while she was in quarantine during the pandemic, and so she's using her imagination and getting into more ballads and using indie folk, electro folk, and alternative rock styles. John Legend has got his new album out, and he's won 11 Grammys, and he has played acting. He's won all 4 of the following awards: Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony, because he writes, he acts, and so he's the second youngest person to ever won the EGOT, the Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony awards. And he's also a coach on The Voice. Josh Groban, I think people are pretty much familiar with his deep chorale sound. Alicia Keys is writing in this album this year too as therapeutic and reflective of greater introspection in herself, expressing ideas and feelings that resonate with the ways of the world in 2020 and 21. So you'll find these and more at the library, and you can call, request holds. You can pick them up at curbside. There's a lot of ways that you can just browse, come in and browse as well. And so we're using social distancing protocols, masking, standing 6 feet apart, and 1 hour visits for browsing and picking up your items. Here's a couple of extras. They are in the new section of the library, even though they're not technically new, they're new to us. Abel Baker, Charlie and Dog is by Joe Crookston, who comes from Ithaca, New York. And he has a collection here of folk story songs. And Abel Baker, Charlie and Dog tells a story from World War II that is very, very heartfelt, evocative. All of his music is great. He's been in concert here with Buffalo Friends of Folk a few times, and he's just a very energetic performer and very expressive. And if you've watched any of the Yellowstone series, you'll know how powerful that music is. The music by Brian Tyler here, the original soundtrack. So the library carries soundtrack, folk, blues, popular music, classical, kids music, all kinds of styles of music. There's world music. So come in and take a look. Thanks for checking out Musical Mondays at the Niagara Falls Public Library. Explore the possibilities.